There was once a boy born with a limp in his leg. While other children filled the fields with laughter, running freely across the grass, he was often left sitting on a bench, watching. They rarely called his name when teams were chosen. When the bell rang and class was dismissed, he was usually the last to leave, his slow steps echoing in empty hallways long after the others had gone. In the park, he sat on benches while the others raced, their gains filled with speed he could never match. Some passers-by glanced at him with pity, others with indifference, and a few with the quiet cruelty of whispered remarks. He felt invisible most days, a shadow trailing behind the brighter lives around him. One afternoon, a storm swept through the town. The rain fell hard, drumming on rooftops, flooding gutters, chasing people indoors. The streets emptied, the field lay abandoned, and for the first time, he saw something, a world washed clean. No one was watching, no one was laughing, no one was there to measure his steps against theirs. He stood in the doorway, staring at the downpour. His heart pounded, his leg trembled, and then he took a step forward. The rain struck his face, cold and sharp. His shoes splashed in the puddles. His limp pulled at him, every step uneven, but he kept moving. Step after step, through the storm. His chest burned, his breath caught, but still he ran. Because in the rain, no one could see his tears. In the rain, he was free. The first time people saw him, they laughed. A disabled boy, dragging his leg through a storm, but he ignored the voices. He returned every time the sky darkened, running through thunder and lightning, defying every fear. And something began to change. The laughter faded. The mockery turned into silence. And slowly, silence turned into awe. He was not fast. He was not graceful. But he was unbreakable. One day, a girl joined him. She was shy. Her voice always drowned out in classrooms, but she ran beside him in the storm, finding courage in his courage. Another day, a man who had lost his job stepped out, running with anger first, then with release. Then an old woman, weighed down by grief, joined too. Her steps were slow, but steady. And soon, what began as one boy's defiance grew into a movement. On stormy days, when rain lashed against the town, people no longer hid inside. They came out, together, running through the downpour, their laughter echoing louder than the thunder. The boy who was once left out of every game, who was once invisible in the corner of classrooms, became the heartbeat of his town, not because he was the fastest, not because he was the strongest, but because he showed them something greater. That strength isn't measured by how far you can run, but by the courage to run, even when the world tells you cannot do so.